Changing your quiz status to active allows users to see and take a quiz. You can specify a date or date range that your quiz becomes available to users. By selecting Display in Calendar, this also adds quizzes associated with a date to your course calendar. In the Additional Release Conditions section, you can create new or attach existing release conditions if you want a quiz to be available to users only after they fulfill other specified tasks. Examples of release conditions include completing a Dropbox submission, scoring a specified grade in a particular quiz, completing a survey, and being enrolled in a particular section. You can edit and change release conditions by clicking the Remove icon or Remove All Conditions. If your organization purchased the Respondus Lockdown browser, you will see two additional options on the Restrictions tab. Required to take this quiz forces users to use the Lockdown browser when writing the quiz. The user cannot start the quiz unless they are using the browser. Required to view quiz feedback and results restricts users from viewing quiz feedback or results unless they are using the browser. This option makes it difficult for users to print quiz results and make them available to others. If you select one or both of these options, users will see a Download Respondus Lockdown browser link when they try to navigate to pages that are locked. Users can click the link to download a free copy of the browser. Under the optional advanced restrictions, you can set a password so that in order to access a quiz, users are required to enter the same password you input here. The IP restriction field means that users can only access a quiz from the IP address specified here. You would leave these fields blank to allow multiple IP address access points. The time settings are very important for determining how a quiz is going to work. If you want there to be a time limit on your quiz, set the amount of time you want the users to have in the time limit field. By selecting Enforced, the Show Clock field is automatically selected as well. This will limit the amount of time users have to take the quiz. You can also allow users a short grace period by entering a value in the grace period field. The most common settings under late submissions is the auto submit attempt. This means that at the end of the time limit plus the grace period, the system will automatically submit any saved answers, and after that time the student will not be able to make additional changes to their answers or answer any additional questions. All they can do is submit their quiz. You can use the Late Limit field to give users a late grace period before receiving an auto grade of 0. By selecting Allow Normal Submissions, users can always submit their quiz regardless of time limits. If the quiz is submitted after the time limit, no points are deducted. Notes: you must set an enforced time limit to apply either Late Limit Minutes or Auto Submit Attempt. When using Late Limit Minutes, you can manually change the auto grade of 0 if you feel the user deserves a different grade. You can search and assign specific users a different set of quiz availability dates and late submission properties. Special access properties enable you to increase the time limit for special needs users and allow different start and end dates for individual users. Click Add Users to Special Access to create special access to a quiz. Choose the individual or individuals to which you would like the special access to apply. After you finish modifying special access properties and user permissions, click Add Special Access. When you return to the Advanced Availability section of the Restrictions tab, you can select Allow only users with special access to see the quiz to prevent other users from accessing. For this example, we will create a new grade item. By selecting Auto Export to Grades, the system can send auto-graded attempt scores directly to the gradebook if a quiz is associated with a grade item. Under the Student View preview, you can preview what a student will see from within the tool. By editing the display settings, you can override display options and set the features you would like to show. When automatic grade is selected, users can see quiz grades immediately after completion and submission. You can allow users one or more quiz attempts and calculate a grade based on their highest attempt, lowest attempt, first attempt, last attempt, or average of all attempts.